You said only 4?
Pardon me?
How many?
4,000 of this model. This is the, I was hoping to be able to put these around somewhere. It's a Sprite. It's what it is. You open up, you see the same engine, you see everything. It's a Sprite. But it was the bodies, the drivetrain was shipped to Italy where they put this body on it. Then, after 3 years, this came out in 61. Then in 63, because of the latest Sprites, they went to a 1098 engine with front disc brakes and semi-elliptic springs in the back. So they really upgraded the car.
Wow.
But otherwise it would look identical, but it had all those improvements, so it was called the Innocenti’s. And then the third version is the white one down there, which is a coupe.
Okay.
And it has all the same features I just mentioned. It has a 1098 engine, has front disc brakes, has a semi-elliptical rear end, but of course the hardtop built onto it. So, and there were only 2,000 of those. Altogether, there was about 7,000 cars made that cover this whole gamut.
Wow.
So, and they're very rare in the States because they were really not made for export. This one was never made for export. If you ever see one of these with bumperettes on the front and back, those were actually made for export to the U.S. because it wasn't going to pass the bumper. Back in the days, you had to have a certain ride height, or they weren't going to pass safety issues. So when you see these cars with bumperettes on them, like the Sprites,
Yeah.
then they were intended for made to be sold here in the States. So yep.
Well, thank you for your story. Thank you so
Well,
much.
I'm really kind of upset with Steve. We all know each other because it's a small community of owners, obviously. And he's a pretty quiet guy. I wish he was here promoting it because it's a great little car, and it's certainly different from a Sprite. If you're a Sprite owners and only love Sprites, you buy all the parts and do anything you want. These, you've got to manufacture parts. You've got to be a little more creative with body work.
Yeah.
You can't buy these panels anywhere. Everything's going to be made. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a cool. So I'm in the middle of that. I'm in the middle of that. I'll show you. Hold on. I think I got some pictures here, real quick. And as I say, we're a small community. We all get into this. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. That's the fun of it.
So just gonna get there real quick.
We have an old VW bus.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Was it 23 window or?
No, it's a 71
Yeah.
bay window, but I was raised in it. I've had him. He's been in our family for 35 years.
Yep. So, all kinds of versions here. I'll find one that makes sense.
They seem smaller too, though.
Well, believe it or not, there's a yellow one, for example. They came in 6 different colors, but that would be a. Let me see if I can find another S version. Probably. Yeah.
Looks so different without the top on too.
Exactly.
You know that
Well,
really.
believe it or not, did you look at the doors?
Okay, I
Now,
barely.
remember, I said this is a Sprite. If you look below the doors, you see the sill. You see the sill plug.
Yes.
It looks like an MG or a Sprite, doesn't it?
Yes.
But the doors are 4.5 inches wider from end to end, so that it's a much wider. Look at the Sprite door. There you go.
Whoa! Wow.
So there's a lot more room to get in.
Yeah.
And they changed, because of the way they realigned the door, they changed where the battery went. Instead of it being in the center and occupying a lot of space, they moved it off to the side. That's why I say, let's see, we get it open up.
Okay.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see. It's got a real trunk and everything. I mean,
Oh, really? The only one.
yeah, exactly. So,
Thank you so much for your
well,
time.
you see the name, but you don't see. There he is. There's Steve, the guy in the black shirt. Let me get him over here.
Okay. Oh, beautiful.
So there it is. There's the typical Austin engine. This is still the 948, right? Yeah. So it's the original engine. Has a different kind of a blower, what do you call it? Air cleaner box on it. Radiator has got a center fill instead of a side fill. Notice how the battery though was moved off to the side instead of occupying that space right in the middle.
Wow, yeah.
So that allows the doors, because of the 8 posting, the doors are certainly much wider, being able to get in and out.
Well, instead of the blower motor being on the heater, it's actually up there.
Yep.
Where those wires run in.
Yep, exactly.
That's cool. What year is this?
61.
61.
That was this original?
Yeah.
Very, yeah. You know, it's funny. I was just doing this thing. Would you say the mats are
No,
They're
not at all. Not at all.
How would you say they're different? I'm just curious.
Totally different.
Oh, okay.
The one for the bug eye is one piece. See how this one is split?
Oh,
On the
yeah, two
transmission
pieces. It
tunnel.
lays over one.
And the pattern is completely different.
Yeah, the pattern.
And there's embossings on the transmission for the fill plug and stuff.
Oh,
On the
okay.
bug eye. They're not related at all.
Okay. So would you think that a bug eye should fit?
Where would you get a bug eye?
I don't believe it. I have two out of the four pieces. New little stock stone wrappers already taken out.
Really?
Black, yeah.
How much are they worth?
Yeah, I know I bought them in Carlisle. I paid $50 a piece for them. They never been out of the wrapper, Steve. I know what's going to happen. As soon as I open the wrapper, what's going to happen? That's that crack in the breaker. And that's the hassle. That's the hassle. No, come on. Who's going to buy it? I've only got 2 out of the 4. So.
You didn't even call me or should they tell me?
Yeah, the big center one?
I got the.
Oh, okay.
That's the one.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm missing.
You know,
Yeah,
it's funny. I didn't know.
No, if you had a complete set, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that's the problem. I just wish there was a way of no company seemed.
Well, the bug eye guy makes